Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. Last time we finished up the blue coins of Peanut Park and got 3 missions of Noki Bay done. Now it's time for episode 4, Elysies Dentist. Now this mission is one of my favorites, just because the concept is interesting. Basically, this is the grandchild of, that one guy that made us go into that bottle. I don't know if that's a girl or a guy. It looks like a girl, but it's probably a guy for some reason. But yeah, you want to get up to the waterfall. And they luckily made that line for you so it's easier to get up it. Oh my gosh, I'm a bit off on my platforming skills. I haven't played this game in so long, yet I memorized pretty much everything by heart. It's just, I played it that much. Alright, so I actually went a bit higher than I did last time. Right here is a trampoline. You can spray it to shrink, which then you can move it with, or you can just jump on it, which will spring you upwards. And above it is a 1-up if you want. Alright, so he thinks that the cause of the pollution in the water is actually coming from that small spire into the ground here. Now, you don't have to climb all the way up. You can just swim to it if you want, underwater, so you don't get hurt. But, you know, it's more fun if you just go the way they intended it. Alright, now, if you can't tell at the bottom, we have 4 glowing eyes staring directly at us. And it is an eel. Yeah, this is not the hardest mission. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you need air, you can spray water into those bubbles, which will create clean air. If you're near it, at least. Anyway, the eel will dart upwards at you, and as you can tell, it's got a filthy mouth. And this is causing all that pollution. Alright, so we have to clean all of its teeth, basically, by spraying it. I find it just a pretty ingenious way to get a shine. You don't see too much of that these days. In most games, anyway. Alright, are you gonna give me air? Give me air. Alright, so if in the case you can't grab air, you're going to want to get to a coin immediately. Oh my gosh, I think I barely made that. If you slide up against the wall, it will actually make you fall faster for some reason. I have no idea what that was about, but yeah. Alright, so now we're back up to full air, and we need to get back to the eel's mouth. Alright, when it sucks like this, all you want to do is keep hovering, and you should be fine. Got 2 of his teeth. Let's see if I can get some air the correct way this time. Alright, what the heck? You're supposed to give me air. Alright, so we need to get some more air. Or life, I should say. It's not necessarily air. Alright, come on. Yeah, this mission can be a bit long just because of the fact you have to get air. That and the eel will sometimes retract into its den. So it's not always easy or fun depending on, you know, how lucky you are, basically. And this can be done without having to use the hover nozzle, surprisingly. Again, like I said, RJ Waters, LP of this game. He's done basically every single Shine Sprite nozzle, so it's pretty amazing. Alright, and there's another one of his teeth. A good tip is that every time one of his teeth gets taken out, I believe he retracts because of pain or something. There we go, we finally got some air from it. This time. Surprisingly. Alright, so we got that tooth clean. I guess I got eaten. That's pretty funny. I've never been eaten before. Yeah, sorry for the lack of commentary, guys. It's just, when you have long things like this, it's just really hard to come up with good commentary. You know, unless you have a script, but, you know, then that would be like post-commentary, and that's not good for LPing, at least. Alright, so this is the last tooth we have to get. Alright, don't suck me in. Oh. We're getting there. Come on. Alright, and we beat it. Remember to take proper care of your teeth. Ain't that the truth, Flood? But yeah, we finally beat it. That's why I was afraid that I'd run out of time in the last video. Because that took me like 6 minutes already, and that's pretty bad. Not bad as in, you know, I did bad, but bad as in it just takes so long. Anyway, you want to watch your life gauge even as you're falling down. And grab a Shine Sprite. Eep Aunty Simoes Surf Swim. Alright, this is the second of third Eep Aunty Simoes race that we have to do. Alright, so he's on the cliffs, so that's where we have to make it. Now there's a weird glitch I found, which I'll try to show you. When I get there. Oh, foolish man, I am Eep Aunty Simoes. Yes, that is me. And now, I challenge you to a race to that flag. It's race to the finish. The best time is 40 seconds. Are you ready? Then get set and go! Now, I found a weird glitch. I don't remember if I jumped up or I just walked this way, but yeah, that's the glitch. I got hit by a boxing glove, and it sent me over halfway to where I needed to go. I don't know how I got hit that time. I guess I was just close to the wall where it appeared. And that is a very good speedrunning tactic, because you can get here in less than 20 seconds if you do good. But in the case you don't get hit by the boxing glove, all you need to do is hover above the water, and that's always faster. But if you prefer swimming, go underwater and press B and A repeatedly. Hoo-ha, wheeze. You are quite speedy. You are like a fish. You may not be the slow clam chomper I took you for. Oh, I thought it said I took for you. May we race again? Watch for me. Alright, we can race again if you want, Eep Aunty Simoes, but we won't see you again until the last level. Alright. The Shell's Secret. Alright, here's another one of those annoying secret missions. I can't remember if this one's the hardest in the game, but we'll see. That's for sure. Alright, so you have a couple of ways you can do this. I prefer actually going all the way up to the top of the shell before I do anything else, which is kind of odd, but, you know, This is how I like doing it. It's a bit faster in my opinion. But if you fall like that, obviously it's not going to be faster. Alright, when you get to this line on that shell, you have one of two options. You can continue climbing up the spiral on the conch shell, or you can jump on this line. Now, I got to the line first, which is why I'm doing this. Otherwise, I'd just go to the top of the spire. And you're going to want to try to get up there, if possible. You can use the rocket nozzle if you want, at least on your first time through, to make this a bit easier, if you really want to. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to go over here. Alright. Hover over the annoying hazards and enter the secret mission. Yep, this is definitely the hardest one in the game. If you're going from a platforming perspective, this is the hardest one to do in the game, at least in my opinion. Now, I'm pretty good at this, though it can be annoying at times, as you can tell. So yeah, the first area alone is really hard. Now, what you're supposed to do is wall jump onto those moving blocks. Now, good old triple jumps work just as well, and it's a lot safer and easier to accomplish. Alright, so you can climb onto this pole like you can a tree. You can climb all the way up to the top if you want, but unfortunately he doesn't climb on top of the post like he did in Mario 64. Alright. Come on, Mario. I know you can do better than that. There you go. Alright, so now you need to jump on this wire. Keep jumping until you're at a safe height and grab onto the ledge. That's the easiest thing to do. Alright, now at this point you want to wall jump. It's easier if you do a spin jump to angle it easier. Now you have one of two ways to do this. You can wall jump. You have to wall jump regardless, unless you're really lucky, but I prefer triple jumping over this gap. Because it's a lot easier if you can pull it off without falling into the gap. But if you fall into the gap, I'm sorry, you're screwed. So yeah, guys, what do you think of this LP so far? I think it's definitely one of my better LPs. I don't think it's quite as entertaining as Wind Waker, but that's because Wind Waker was at like the peak of my entertainment, I guess, at least for my most recent LPs, even though it was almost a year ago since I've done Wind Waker, if you can actually believe that. But yeah, I like this one. This is probably my second favorite LP that I've done. Unfortunately, guys, that's about all the time we have for this video. We got a lot done in this video, and hopefully in the next video we can finish up Noki Bay. This is TheBladeGamer. See you next time.